How we doing, boys? Going on? How you cunt? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, what's going on, boys? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh. What's going on, boys? How are we? How are we? How are we? Hey, how we doing, mate? Welcome into YouTube, lad. How are we? Good, sir. I'm chilling, mate. I'm chilling. I'm good. Really, Bargy, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Good, sir. How are we? Good, sir. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just getting set up. It'll be a couple of minutes, lads, and then we'll get started. Sorry I'm a little bit late. You good? Good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Good to hear, lad. Just injured at home. Are you the real one? Yeah. You're the actual Rooney, yeah. Hey, mate, feel free to message me on Instagram if you want. We've had a few impersonators in recently. So if you want to clarify that by messaging me on Instagram, mate, absolutely fine. I'm going to go live on TikTok now. There we go. So we're live over on TikTok as well. What is that noise alert there? What was that? And to be honest with you, my Instagram message is not that busy, so I'll be honest with you. New cards? I mean, yeah, there's some new cards, yeah. Hardly any high rated. Are you not, have you seen that they've changed the requirements for these? They've changed the requirements to the point where you can just grind them infinitely now. That's Dunga. Not at the minute, mate, you don't know. No. Not at the minute, you don't. Unfortunately. Not right now, no. Tell you how about we do a trade, mate? How about if you message me on Instagram or something like that, and then, I'll show you your cards. How does that sound? Hey, how we doing, Ethan, mate? How are we? Good, sir. People say you do it anyway. Ooh, Hazard. We'll take that one, chat. We do like Eden Hazard. Hey, F1, how we doing, mate? Oh, just got 99 Hansen and Bruno. Go on, mate. Love that. He's got Dembele there. I glitched. You put a card in. Yeah, you put any card in it that you want, mate. They're not glitched. They changed it. It's supposed to be that way. Crystal Palace and Aston Villa are going for Jonathan David. Oh. Hey, Jacob, how we doing, mate? Yeah, they changed the requirements earlier. Aiden, how we doing, lad? They changed the requirements earlier so that you can put any card in. There's a lot of cards you can use now as requirement cards. You don't have to use the normal ones. So these 85 times 10s are a lot easier to build now. You may have chucked all your 98s in an SBC. Good friend, good friend. Yeah, Yasel Ball's very good, mate. It was an entertaining match to watch, to be fair. I thought the penalty was harsh at the end, but I do think it's a penalty. As soft as it is, I do think it's a penalty. Unfortunately. He's so unlucky. Yeah, it's easy 85 times 10s, yeah. It is harsh, yeah. It's really harsh, mate. Mr. Ed, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that, good sir. How are we? Yeah, it's so harsh, but it is a penalty. Oh, we just packed Bruno Fernandes as we talk about Newcastle's penalty. Yeah, we'll take that, chat. We'll take that. Yeah, that's a cool clip. That is a cool clip that he do. We've already, yeah, good stream, chat. Good stream. I'll see you boys. Yeah, that is. Yeah, I saw you got the here we go. Yeah, that's cold. Hey, Harley, how we doing? What a pull, yeah. We could have just ended the stream there, to be fair. Barcelona? Who's the Barcelona knockout royalty? Who's that then? No idea. Bad deal. Scared. Oh, Aiden, honestly, mate, it's too deep, that, mate. I wouldn't get into that. Just worrying yourself over nothing, that. Like, honestly, pointless even talk about that, mate. You're worrying yourself about nothing there. We'll skip that chat. We were playing FIFA 15 earlier, by the way, chat. It was a lot of fun. How did you get that then, Brobby, mate? You're not lying, what do you mean? Oh, we got Ronaldo. Yeah, Aiden, I wouldn't worry about it, mate. It's pointless because you never know when it could happen. You never know, mate. Could be tomorrow, could be in 40 years, could be 50 years. You know what I mean? No one knows, mate. Pointless to worry about it. Hey, how are you doing, mate? Welcome into the TikTok, the Twitch, sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, newbie, how are you doing, mate? Welcome into the YouTube, sir. Oh, did he really, Brobby? Yeah. I know it's slums, yeah. I know it is, mate. We got 99 Bruno Fernandes earlier, by the way, chat. So, that was limbs. That was limbs. You got tradable Bruno. Yeah, we got him untradable. I don't think your knee's broke, mate. I don't think it's broke, but there we go, chat. We're making moves here. We're making moves. Okay, him out the team. Oh, I'm not rating teams in. No, no, mate, no. So we got another 99. We're getting there. We're getting there. A follow back, maybe at some point, mate. Maybe. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday for tomorrow, then, mate. Wait, I think it's coming Friday. I have no idea. I have no idea, mate. I'm so far out the loop about content and stuff. I've got no idea. No idea anymore. Hey, Johnny, how we doing, mate? Sorry, Jimmy, how we doing, mate? How we doing, good sir? Welcome in, lad. Welcome in. Oh, Yeah, we got Bruno Fernandez earlier, by the way, boys. You reckon it's all 99s in packs? It's your birthday in 6 days. Well, happy birthday for then, mate. Centre back, Brazil. That's going to be, what's he called? Marquinhos. I appreciate all the likes on the TikTok live there, by the way. Thank you. I haven't done that second one, Slums. No, I haven't, mate. Unfortunately. I appreciate that, Brobby, mate. Thank you very much. If you boys on the TikTok, obviously you do not have to jump over to the Twitch if you don't want to. You can stay on the TikTok. But if you want to go over to Twitch, it's the same as the same name as the TikTok, by the way. You got 99 Modric. Go on, mate. Yeah, no one has to switch over any platform. But if you do want to jump over to Twitch, it's the same as the TikTok. Not yet, Aiden, no. What is it, Brobby, mate? What is it? Tune, by the way. Oh, you don't have to, Aiden. If you don't want to, mate, you can stay there. Kyle versus Mox for all in. Yeah, that'd be a good match. We've already got the 99 for today, Kareem mode, by the way. Like third pack in, we got 99 Fernandez. So. Oh, it was because that's what people used to call me in kitchens, Brobby, mate. Oh, yeah, JT complained about his luck after his 90 plus pick was 98, 98, 98. I mean, he got exactly what he was promised, you know? It's not like he didn't get what he was promised. Noobs of Roblox, yeah, thank you very much for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate that. Seeing they changed all the requirements and stuff, that's pretty sick. Are you getting FC 27? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be out where. Oh, wow. Is that difficult for you then, Lendog? Yeah. Yeah, any special card works now. It's cold, isn't it? Can't sleep. That's a worst, mate. It's gonna be Voltamata behind that. Mbappe. Gold. Doing Neymar's SBC just because why not? True. True. Yeah, yeah, we'll be doing lives for FC 27, yeah. 100%. You got 96 Jed Spence. Yeah, I'm more of a late person. Mate. I don't like early mornings. If I'm up early morning, there's something happening, you know? Team of the year icon. Who do you think it'll be then, chat? Oh, God. Shiram, yeah. That's something as usually you didn't sleep. True. Very true. It's alright, Aiden. You don't have to jump over, mate. Yeah, we got Bruno Fernandez earlier, so that's our 99 for the day. We'll probably not get any more. Skip this. See what's behind it. Do we still put all of our 87 to 90s into the provisions? W Seribot, what did Seribot do? I say this is the downside of being on a meld. I can't actually see what it. How are we doing, Gibbo, mate? How are we set? Banda Banavader. Cold. Cold, Seribot. think it's just make provisions. So it's provisions and 84 times 10, 85 times 10s, yeah. That would never ban you, Gibbo, mate. Never. Why are these FIFA tunes shit though? Like I put on FIFA tunes, right, and then they're giving us this. It's alright, Aiden, mate. Don't worry about it. Stream playlist. Oh yeah. Uh I mean, to be honest, mate, at the minute, you can use any card to build 85 times 10, so we don't really need that many high rate cards. We just need good 99s to chase, really. That's all we need. Known to you, they'll probably wait until the last week to put all the 99s in. Zero gold fodder. How have you done that then? How have you done that then? You just got Bruno, nice, mate. I want you. PSG. Dembele, but I don't think it's his 99. It's not. We don't talk about it. All right. Fair enough then. Surely this is like quite literally unlimited. And you can make so many. That's going to be, hold it. You can make so many 85 times 10s, no? Am I right in saying that? It's Cruyff. Oh, it wasn't Hullet, it was Cruyff. Same botched. I saw on TNA, apparently someone jumped off the top of a cage all the way to the outside through an announce table. I did see that. Really, really bad. You lost the hull. I saw that, yeah. But I didn't see the game. I woke up at about 2:30. I missed that game. Then lost, yeah. So that was the payoff, was it? You can do that mint move, but you've got to lose. Cold. Just misunderstood. Slate ended up winning from a top rope move. You got all goals. Let's go. Right, so I now don't need the inform SBC. I'm not gonna. How am I gonna do them? I'm gonna have to do these, aren't I? Are you boys doing the picks or are you doing the icons? Because you can get 99s, right? Hey Oscar, how we doing, mate? You're doing the icons. Good comms. 95 Zidane. I'm gonna jump on web app. If you ever see me on the start screen, it's because I'm on web app. I'm too lazy to build them myself. Well, I'm not, but so I was doing that the other day, but icons give coins. They do. Icons give coins and potential 99s, so it's a win-win. Small things, true care, true. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build all the squads for the 98 player pick. I'm doing that first. My show, watching, waiting, commiserating. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Make sure they're not sneaking any cards in there. Come on. And now because everything's a requirement card, it's fine. Yep. There we are. What app do you use? Auto SBC. Jesus T. Man's not about 10 inches at like 10:30 at night. Crazy. How's the 85 times 10? To be honest, Streppy, they've changed it. Now every card is is a requirement card. So you can just fully build them, like just smash the shit out of them. You know what I mean? Hey, thank you very much for the follow there, mate. How are we? Yeah, Oscar, I thought. Wait, so have you got 2 accounts? AEW is going to France for Grand Slam. I saw that earlier, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? Why'd you have 2 accounts, though? By the way, lads, if you boys have got like a spare tab, would you be able to tab up the YouTube as well? That would be sick, by the way. If anyone could do that, that would be limbs. Being able to tab up the YouTube would be limbs. It'd be aura, actually. It would be aura. 1 second. Let me jump over to old Jen. The French car would be insane, yeah. Remember the one that was at Paris? Where WWE went? Where they just sang the Phenomenal song all night. Everybody party hard. I appreciate that, Aiden. Yeah, so now that all the cards are actual requirement cards, it makes this grind infinite, like without doing anything. To the break of dawn, go to Miami. What to put your high rated fodder in? You already done. Honestly, Jimmy, just put it straight back through the 85 times 10s. And the icons. I think it's the greater the game an icon pack. It's got 2 parts. Just put them through them, mate. Because you get a chance at like Morgan, what's she called? Morgan Miyaham. Them types of cards. It's called a 95 plus greater the game or footy's icon, a hero upgrade. Any 99s? Yeah, we just got Bruno Fernandes earlier. Yeah, we just got Bruno Fernandes, so that's huge. To the breach, to the break it down. Going to Miami. Welcome to Miami. What if you already have all the 99 icons? Then you need to grow up, mate. No, I don't know. I really don't know. Player SBCs that are 99. From an 85 times 10, Streppy. From an 85 times 10, it was like 4th pack in tonight or something like that. We were talking about Lewis Hall's penalty actually when I packed it. Yeah, do the 99 player picks then. The 95 player picks, sorry. And the heat is on all night on the beach to the break of dawn. Yeah, I mean, there's loads you could do, really. You probably get me a ham dupe. Probably, mate, yeah. Probably. Welcome to Miami. Right, we'll stay on old gen for a bit. I've got to open these. Chelsea could destroy the league. Yeah, they look very good earlier, Chelsea. They need a new goalkeeper, though, because that fucking Bobby Sanchez is shit. Like, proper fucking shit. Genuinely, it's no different from a me in goal. And I'm not diving. Like, You only have, I mean, mate, there's a fair few there that you could get. Yeah, he's got to be stopping that 100%. Right, we have another 1 of 3 98 plus Festival of Footballer Footies player pick. We get Cantona, Kunde, or Chiellini. I'll take Chiellini there. We've got 92. Basically, this grind now is at a point where you're gonna be making more packs than you're opening, right? That's how it's gonna be now. What with my ting? Peddling morphine. Yeah, they'll just keep going up, yeah. Every now and again, honestly, Streppy, I just put everything in everything. Like, I don't, I was putting 96s back in 85 times 10s yesterday. Because at the end of the day, they're useless, aren't they, really? So, if you want to do some, footies, what's it called? Provisions packs, right? You can do footies provisions packs, and they'll give you more like, 75 to 88 rated fodder. So every now and again, just put your 87s back through them. If you just put 87s into the footies provisions packs, or 87 and 88, and then everything else goes in 85 times 10s, that's all you have to do. So like, I've got how many? I've got 92 left. But these will give you all the shit you need to do more 85 times 10s, right? So 87 and 88 into the footies provisions, everything else in 85 times 10s. When you're opening the provisions as well, when you're opening the provisions, only save 83 plus. You don't want to fill your fucking duplicate storage up with like non-rares and shit. What about player SBC? Same thing. Same thing. You can just put all like, because it depends what you want though, because you can use all your really high fodder for player SBCs. So like 97s, 96s, 95s were like say 80 rated cards. But when you're opening provisions, only save 83 plus stuff because you don't want to fill your duplicate storage up with shit. Yeah, provisions gives you the goals to use in other SBCs. Yeah, yeah. So I started this stream on about 75, 85 times 10s. We're already above that. We've just done a SBC as well. Because all these cards now are requirement cards. I would save 83 plus. Yeah, it just saves on your dupe storage, mate. You can even do 84 plus. Yeah, you can even do 84 plus if you want to do that, but I would say 83 is the sweet spot. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I went to wildcard. Is this going to be another Bruno Fernandes? I know. It's going to be Donnarumma. Real Madrid. I have no idea. I'll do the icon pack, Jimmy. I'll do the icon pack. It's going to be Fede Valverde. In the end. Centre back, German. We'll just skip that. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Realistically, 85 times 10s should be used to get as many icon packs as possible. So you can get the likes of Mia Hamm, Alex Morgan, and stuff like that, right? Because them are the cards ultimately that you're chasing. Can go. Because these give you the fodder to do everything, right? Bruno Guimaraes. Probably be Elise there. Harry Kane. Kimmich. Just the icon packs, career mode. I'm not interested in the 99 SBCs. As easy as it'd be, I think it's kind of cheating if you're doing a 99 rated squad. But that's the only way you're getting them. Hey, Bill Bob, thank you very much for the you're awesome, mate. Appreciate that. Sorry I missed it, mate. That's going to be Fonzie Davies. Team of the season? Any chance? Right, mate. Just got 99 Dembele, Bruno, Hansen at the same time out 85 times 10. I don't know if I believe that. I find that hard to believe. But fair play, mate. Fair play. Napoli. Ooh. Yeah, for anyone that watches wrestling, by the way, Raw starts in 15 minutes. Early start tonight. Kung Fu like Funky Friday. We'll skip that there because it's going to be nothing nice, is it? Yeah, cold. I think it's because SmackDown is pre-recorded. Is that what it is? So I was telling Mez that it was early tonight, but I couldn't give him an answer. I don't know why. So makes sense. Probably Mbappe this, by the way. Captains. No way. It's not where. You try and do the 98 pig. Yeah, we pissed that, by the way. We absolutely pissed that. I flooded my lip. Stuck in a fit. Juventus trying to get Saul off. Interesting. Since they're running house shows. I don't understand that, though. They're recording 2 shows per recording for a few weeks. I don't understand why they can't just do Raw, go and do some midweek house shows, and then record SmackDown, and then run a live SmackDown. I don't understand how that's. It's probably trying to save money, you know, because they're paying everyone to be there on the same day, rather than all the fees of like trying to. It's probably a cost saving measure. If I had to guess. Hey, Lacey, thank you very much for the follow, mate. How are we? Centre mid, Spain. Oh, Middlesbrough. Oof. How we doing, mate? Welcome in. Couple of team of the seasons there. I've noticed I'm getting a lot more team of the seasons now that everything's a requirement. Bit crazy, isn't it? Bit crazy how that works. How are you? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. How are you? All right, back on the web app. Ow. Ready to go. Yeah, good to hear, mate. Good to hear. Glad you're all right. We got Bruno Fernandes earlier, 99, so. Bro, no. Sunderland, mate. I've never been accused of being a West Brom fan in all my life. I would definitely say or no. I definitely said Sunderland. Then on the 28th Friday, they're recording. Wow, so they're just recording it all now. Yeah, it's a cost saving measure for sure. For sure. I'm fat. Get us started on the rooftop. Shout it out, baby. I'm ready to go. Hey, Ollie, how we doing, mate? Welcome to TikTok. How are we? Yeah, they're staying like this strep. Yeah, it's not glitched. They did it earlier on to make it easier for everyone. On the rooftop, shout it out. Are we all right, Lacey? No one's a scouser in here, by the way. I don't know what you. I'm a Sunderland fan, mate. Hey, Dom, how we doing, mate? How are we, good sir? Get us started on the rooftop, shout it out, baby, I'm ready to go. Right, I'll have to switch over gens here. You just got 4 team of the season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, mate. Like, you know, literally about 2 minutes ago when I said I'm getting a lot more team of the season now, I don't need them. That's what I mean. I've just been getting loads of team of the seasons. You done 7 squads and you thought it ran out because you've used it wrong. You're supposed to build enough 85 times 10s to where you've got loads of them. Why don't you need them? Because they changed the requirement earlier. So, and like almost every single rarity now counts as a requirement card. So now you don't need footies, you don't need team of the seasons or team of the weeks. You can just use like Festival of Football cards. You can use like knockout royalty and stuff. You can use whatever you want. So all those different designs there, you can use them. So now you don't have to have certain ones, mate, which is brilliant. It's a long overdue change. They should have done that ages ago, but yeah, I mean, I saw something on Twitter earlier, career mode, where AEW fans were giving AJ Styles' son a loads of shit because like they call him like a nepo baby, saying that he's getting everything afforded to him because it's AJ's son. And then I seen a WWE fan reply with a picture of Taz and Hook with a picture of Billy Gunn and his sons. There was Sting and his son, and there was a few others over there. You get SBC banned so fast. Yeah, that's a problem I'm having right now. That is the problem I'm having right now, yeah. Baby, you don't have to apologize, Carl Lucy, mate. You don't have to apologize. It's absolutely fine, mate. You're not obligated to keep things for me, mate. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that, sir. No, exactly, yeah. And it's just cheap point scoring, though. That's all it is, career mode. It's just cheap point scoring. It's sad as fuck, mate. It makes one side look like knobs. And then when the other side gets drawn into the argument, it's just like, you know. I don't get it. Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm just building loads of these. 1 second, chat. So what we are going to have is a lot of content tonight. What this means is, though, it frees up a lot of other content to put into icon packs, is what happens. Was the sound of a crescendo. There we go. That's that sorted. This is not right. That's not right. That's a cover. It's not a cover. It's not a cover. It's the original. Right, I'm going to run toilet. Give me 2 seconds. Just go to toilet, all right? You done 300, 285 times 10 today and got 98 only. Yeah, I think I was like 4 in and I got that Fernandez the 99 one Gibbo. So, mate, buzzing with that. Be 2 minutes, alright? Can you use Foot Genie? Of course you can, yeah. I'm not, though. I wouldn't recommend using Foot Genie. I know a lot of like big creators are being paid to tell you to use it, but I wouldn't use it at all. You've got to log in with your EA details. To me, that's shady as fuck. I don't like that. I do not like the fact that you have to log in with your actual details. I think that's weird. Can you? I mean, you can get banned for using any third-party app, but I've never seen anyone get banned for them. People who got banned the other week were for trading and stuff like that. So that's not to say you won't get banned. By the way, there's always a chance you could get banned. Yeah, I prefer Auto SBC. Auto SBC is free and it does the same thing that Foot Genie does. The only thing that Foot Genie has is that, like I said, big content creators get paid to tell you that it's good. Um, but Auto SBC, yeah, but Auto SBC is free and you're not limited by anything. Whereas on Foot Genie, you have to pay. So not only do you have to give them you have to give them your details, but you also fucking have to pay to unlock more SBCs. So if you go and use Auto SBC, it's much better, genuinely, and it's free. Yeah, there's no limits and it's free, so I'd just recommend Auto SBC. No, I use Auto SBC now. Oh wow, what a pack. I know a lot of people who use it. Gotta pay them to use your details in their extension. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey Alex, how we doing, mate? I'm not saying you won't get banned for it, mate. There's always a chance that you could get banned for it because it's against terms of service. But I know people who've been using it for years and they've never been banned for it, so. What if you was to get banned? I don't know, mate. I've never been banned, so I can't tell you what I would do if I was banned. No, exactly, Alex. Yeah, I was saying this earlier. You look dangerous on the attack, but I was looking right, and I was like, this is bollocks, because I've got a feeling that you're going to go for our goalkeeper, although he's just extended his deal by 5 years, so I'm buzzing about that. To be honest, Ollie, mate, Auto SBC set itself up. It set itself up, mate. All you have to do is just choose choose a couple of different options. Like, basically, Peel Tools is really good for certain SBCs, but other SBCs like 85 times 10s and stuff, Auto SBC is elite at it. You just press A, then S. A fills the SBC with there. Yeah, so A fills the SBC. It also accepts the terms and stuff, and then S submits it. What's the logo? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, A opens the menu, second makes it, and then S submits. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's fucking brilliant. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Emmy Martinez is a good shout. Really good shout. Yeah, Emmy Martinez is a really good shout. Yeah. Messi. Lifestyle. Yeah, reason I didn't stream yesterday and I forgot to message people about it. I forgot to like put in Discord and stuff. I had Indian food yesterday. And has anyone ever had that thing where, do you know, when you have like, especially like greasy food, where like it gets on your chest a bit and you cough and stuff like that? I just couldn't, I weren't well yesterday. Food was lovely. It was just a bit greasy, you know? Martinez is going on the cheap as well. Yeah, they have to get rid of him. Yeah, they have to get rid of him. I saw that Ollie Watkins apparently refused to play for Villa. I'd be fucking livid. You see, Unai Emery's, what's it called? Is Unai Emery's interview. That's what Gaviscon's for. I haven't got Gaviscon in the house. I'm not a pussy, so nah, I couldn't stream. I was just coughing and I felt shit. I shouldn't really eat like heavily greasy foods because it makes me feel fucking awful. They're interested in Jackson. Do you think? Do you think you'd like knock some of the price off if they took Jackson off you? Yeah, I don't have any of that. Amy, to be honest, I don't have any of that. There's very few. I think we've only got ibuprofen and that's it for headaches. That's it. We've got nothing like anything like that. Team Forest lost a Delap fighting out to take him. Yeah, they're getting him on loan with an option to buy him for 40. You'll get older sooner or later. True. True. 55 it gets done for. Would you not take 40 and Emmy Martinez at that point? Because you get a goalkeeper and you get rid of like a striker. Of the rich and famous lifestyles of the rich and famous. Oh my god, what a pack. Go bad. Yeah, I've had a lot of headaches recently. It's because I'm at my like desk a lot. Because I look like looking at screens all the time. Whether I'm editing, streaming, editing for other people, I'm always at a fucking screen. If you get disconnected after doing SBCs, mate, it means you've been soft banned. So you can't do SBCs for a while. So what you're going to have to do is go back into Ultimate Team, don't complete an SBC, back out, and then jump onto Old Gen. And then you should be able to do more SBCs, mate. Ah, right, yeah. I mean, fair enough then, Alex. Yeah, that seems like a fair deal. Yeah, Martinelli's going Saudi for 55 million quid, yeah. Yeah, Newcastle are getting Nico Gonzalez for 47 million, 3 add-ons. There's a lot going on tonight, boys. A lot going on. We just signed a new midfielder today. We got a new 6 in today. I can't tell you much about him because I don't know much about him, but don't get why Maresca's selling Gonzalez because he apparently wants Enzo Fernandez. So City in talks with Gakpo. Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy, mate. There's so much going on. Oh, Sadiqi's not going anywhere, mate. Well, you're saying that our new signing's the next Sadiqi, yeah. Hey, BKM, how we doing? Well, Savinio's 75 million because Man City, so they've had to change the transfer. So what was going to happen, um, what was going to happen in the Savinio deal was Savinio was going to be like 60 million, um, and Mamouche is going to be like 80 or something. But what they did was they took because they would have to have paid Frankfurt 15 million quid. Sorry, 15% of whatever profit they got from Mamouche. So rather than pay that, they put that value onto Savinio's deal. So they didn't have to pay Frankfurt. And so Frankfurt went to the Premier League and went, listen, that's not good enough. You can't let that happen. So now apparently it's Marmouche on loan to Marmouche is now on loan to Spurs, I think. And then they get a transfer fee next year or something like that. I don't know. Uh yeah, exactly, yeah. Apparently there was a lot of confusion about it. So apparently City were trying to avoid paying Frankfurt money. If you didn't value Neto at 100 million quid. Yeah, I mean they're just trying to get money back in, aren't they? Yes, that's why Savinio was quite high. Because they didn't want to pay Frankfurt the like any other percentage of a profit on Marmouche. It's sly, but it's the way business is these days, you know. Yeah, I got Fernandez earlier, mate. Yeah, as we go. Well, it didn't you know the unfortunate thing for Alvarez is Alvarez had agreed to go in the January, didn't he? They were going to get him in the summer, and then they're starting Haaland that summer. So Alvarez was already um hampered from the start because he didn't know he was coming in the summer. I'll be honest with you, I think Neto's worth about 50 million quid. I don't think he's that good at all. There's a lot of players nowadays who get hyped and sold for loads more than they're worth. Loads more than they're worth. Now I've got to go back on the web app again. Did we just hit the wall? She never had it all. He's definitely better than Martinelli. I think they're about the same, I'll be honest. One's left footed, one's right footed. I genuinely think they're both about the same. They're both awful. Awful, both of them. On the hood of White Snake's car. The awful one is Madueke. I think he's up there with them as well. That's what I'm saying, man. The level of talent now in football. Thoughts on Roof sign until 31? Buzzing about it. Because now it means that if anyone does come in for him, it's going to be a pretty penny, right? So. No, exactly, right. What a lot of teams do, right? And you've seen it with City in the past, right? They'll hoard players so that other teams can't get them. You know how mad that is? I've also seen that Everton, apparently Forrester in for, what's he called? Jacob Murphy. Don't understand that one, especially in a Glasner style. But I don't understand that. We're still in for um the winger from Sport and the right winger. Begins with a C. I keep forgetting his name. Um, there's a lot going on in the Premier League. Solis, yeah, Solis was very good. Katomo, yeah. Katamo. Katamo is unbelievable, yeah. I've seen his little highlight reel. I've watched a little bit on him. Looks very good, yeah. Solis is very good. To be honest, there's a lot of good Belgian, like the players in the Belgian league, mate. We got a few of them. Yeah, apparently he's going out on loan, Alex. He's going out on loan for a season with a £40 million option. Um, did Chelsea do any? Has Chelsea done any dealings with Forest this season? I know because it might be something to avoid a 40-day window. I'm surprised that no one's moved for Morgan Gibbs White yet. I'll be honest. I thought Morgan Gibbs White would be off somewhere. Do you know what it is? He's perfect for what Newcastle need. They need a 10, a creative player. He'd do well at Spurs, but obviously they had that thing a few months ago. Last summer where he tried to sign Spurs tried to sign him, and then his whole fucking thing got leaked. His value in that, there was all that kerfuffle. No, that is true. That is true, Ollie. Yeah, we've had a few of them from the Belgian league. You've not dealt with Forest, yeah. Do you think you in a world where you could get Morgan Gibbs White from Forest this summer? I know, and they're trying to avoid that, like, because you can't do two deals within 45 days of each other, otherwise it's classed as the same deal. Yeah, this is just a cheat code at the minute. Yeah, mate, Solis came in and he just fucking started bowling straight away. I've never seen enough of that Quenda. I know he's a good player, but I've not seen enough of him, like, playing in the Premier League, you know? As, was this his first season? Yeah, 10 million on Trossard's not too bad at all, yeah. And he's won you more than that in value because of his goals and stuff. I mean, he scored a lot of good goals towards the end of the season. So you could argue he, in part, won the Premier League. Yeah, we've gone up like 40 fucking 85 times 10s there. Yeah, it's because of his age, though. And he had 1 year left in his deal, which obviously goes against you, really. But then on the flip side, you did buy Bruno Guimaraes, who is arguably one of the best midfielders in the Premier League, for 75 million, you know? Who's your favourite player in your team? Which team, though? Like FIFA or Sunderland? Are you loaning back to Sporting? Yeah, fair enough. Ooh. In FIFA. Siddiqui was very good. Alderete was very good all season as well. I've quite enjoyed using Alderete this year. Um, yeah, Reece Nelson apparently is going to West Ham, mate. So there's that. Yeah, Reece Nelson to West Ham. I saw that earlier. It looks like he's going to try and use Eze over there on the left hand side instead of Solis when he goes off. I don't know how that's going to work though. I don't quite like that. How you been linked to Fabian Ruiz, Alex? Yeah. That's a monster signing, that, if you can get it. Yeah, so Yildiz apparently has injured his foot. He needs foot surgery. He's going to be out for 2 months. I did see that. 52 million. That's a steal, that, for Fabian Ruiz. Baller. Absolute baller he is. You move it like that. Come on. Shake, shake. Yeah, I think you desperately need a goalkeeper, though, over there at Chelsea. I think, honestly, I'm about as much use as fucking Bobby Sanchez. We've got something in common. We both don't dive, so. Hey, I've got an FPL teammate. Yeah, it didn't do too well this weekend because I had a few players that have transferred and they didn't play this weekend, so I scammed myself really. We've got an FPL league, but I don't know. I don't know if I've got a command for it. Hey, Tazen, how we doing, mate? You get someone else if Enzo leaves. Sounds like good business, that. Yeah, I'm all right, mate. I'm good. We're chilling. We get Kingsley Coleman again. We got 99 Bruno Fernandes earlier, so that was a good start of the stream. I think it was like 4 packs in. Brilliant pull, really. Come on, shake, 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 shake it. When you Ronaldinho, you don't own at the minute. Are you doing the icon and hero packs then to get him? Yeah. Do you want to be spending all this money though, Alex? Like, is part of you not worried, especially with the stuff going on with the Dodgers as well? Like, with how they're like going on with transfers and stuff. Because if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd be really worried about the amount of money they've been spending since they've come in, and then obviously the other rumors as well coming from like America and stuff like that. I'd be really worried on that. Who's that then? Is that Claudia Pina? Yeah, fair enough. That's a dub. Well, I'm gone. Whoa. Yeah, we're just going up packs here. We're not actually going down any. I might have to start doing these by hand in a second, which is going to be a bit long, but like the problem is that the guy part like one of the guys who owns Chelsea swindled like 21 billion pounds in like loans and stuff. He was loaning money from people, then loaning it to other people, but he didn't have the funds to back it, and now he's 21 billion pounds in debt. And the Dodgers baseball team, one of the most iconic teams, is going under again. It's mad as fuck. Like, it's a mad, mad thing. I just hope for Chelsea's sake they don't get caught up in it, because if anyone can prove that, if any of it was linked to Chelsea in any way, yeah, is that the new people coming in, Alex, or is that like what's going on with Aries management? I've not. I've not heard of them because I've not been looking on Twitter recently. How have you got so many 85 times 10s? We've just been grinding them, mate, to be honest. It's very easy. It's very easy. We started with 75. We've opened about 50 to 100, or well, we've opened about 50, and we're still up like 40. We've made more than we've opened. Hey, Gregory, how we doing, mate? Welcome to YouTube, lad. How are we? How are we? That's going to be McAllister. Fucking dog shit McAllister, any. Good, you? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. Not too bad at all, mate. Oh, are they the actual owners, Alex? Like, are they the the majority owners? That's it. I just hope Chelsea don't get caught up in like in what that other guy's been doing. Because if you do, it might be long. It might be very long for you. Because he's involved now in like proper like federal issues and stuff. There's some really serious accusations going on with that man now, especially like money related. It's not great at all. Run on investment. Yeah, like I say, I hope you don't get caught up in all that bollocks, but if you do, it's long. Like I say, if you do, it's long, like really long. Because them authorities are ruthless. But held them to my face. Because when I look in the mirror, I don't even recognize myself. I've got the heart of a winner. Get the money from the seal. But then, do you not think that causes more turmoil? Because who realistically is going to then be able to pay like 4 billion quid for Chelsea? I know a lot of people could, but what team do you support? Sunderland, mate. You just made for the. Good luck, Taser, mate. Good luck. Richard Branson. So if I go gold, all, ignore, look high. Got the heart of a winner. Do this. Yeah. The problem, hey Mez, how we doing, mate? The problem is, mate, is that Chelsea have spent so much in such a short period of time that you would think at some point the FA have to look at, or the Premier League have to look at the finances there, and they have to understand that they've spent way, way too much. Like, there's some clubs who are getting, like, I know you generate a lot of money, but there's a lot of clubs who are getting fined and restricted and stuff who are nowhere near in as much debt as Chelsea are. And other teams just looking back and watching you spend hundreds of millions of pounds every single, like, transfer window. And I think it was like, hey, look, now we doing, mate. And in a short period of time, I think like it was 790 million pounds in debt. like in the red. But as soon as any other team steps out of line, they're getting fined and points deducted and stuff. Yeah, I'm all right, look, mate. I'm good. I'm chilling, mate. I'm chilling. No regrets. No regrets. How are you doing, though, mate? Yeah, all specials count now. Yeah, it's brilliant. I mean, the thing is, though, right? Like, I'm on about like transfer spend, though, Alex. Like, how Chelsea have been able to spend 3, 4, 500 million in some transfer windows. I know you've recouped a lot with transfers and stuff, but over 3 or 4 years, I thought over 3 years, I think you lost like 780 million quid. And then there was other teams that had lost like 10 million quid and they were getting fined. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. I did look, and yeah, we got Chiellini, mate. I don't know how they keep getting away with it. They've also negotiated their way out of like 3 or 4 things with UEFA. It's mad as fuck. How we doing though, Mez? You alright, mate? You editing or how's Raw getting on and all? Oh yeah, you have Ollie, yeah, but but you're not spending 3, 4, 500 millions every transfer window, you know? Chilling, mate, yeah? Good man. I understand that different teams make like have loads of different profits and stuff like that. Um do you feel they've killed the pack weight with it being infinite? No, no, definitely not, mate. No. No. No, I know you haven't been selling, but you've been generating money with deep runs into the Champions League, with winning the league and stuff like that, finishing second, right? You've been making a lot of money. And all the commercial revenue you've been bringing in. You know what I mean? No, I get that, Alex. And I don't know. Yeah, he's got Palace, Ollie. I'm not picking on Chelsea, but like them are the ones who have been like spending mentally, you know? I know it's called armatized. Yeah, we got 99 Fernandez earlier, mate, so it's definitely not my pack, look. It's called armatized transfers where they put like because that's why they changed the length of the contract as well, Alex. Because you know when you give Caicedo an 8 year contract, and then you wanted to put his transfer over 8 years, the Premier League stopped it and said you can only go at a maximum of 5 years because that happens in the NFL. It happens in the NFL that to make transfers cheaper to get underneath the wage or what's it called, the salary cap. Yeah, Calafiori's really good, really good. Christopher Nkunku's got a medical to do with Leipzig. Interesting. Yeah, apparently Barcelona earlier on were talking to Arsenal about Gyökeres. I don't know what happened there, but yeah, because I mean, I knew you were in for some problems when I saw the headline that Todd Bowley, when he bought Chelsea, just assumed that Chelsea would qualify for the Champions League. I knew you were in trouble then. That's madness. Madness. Newcastle are the goats, are they, Mason? Yeah. Fair enough, mate. Amortize basically spending the costs. So you're saying it's like Klarna, yeah? Is that what you're saying, Michael? Saying it's like Klarna. You might be right, you know. Yeah. Um, Americans should be banned from owning football clubs. So Americans have Liverpool, Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea. Any more? I know they've got Liverpool, Man United, Chelsea, Arsenal. Any more? Palace. Yeah. No. The guy got rid of it. The guy stepped away, didn't he? It's Parish now. It's back to Steve Parish in it. Is that right? Liverpool for now. Yeah, for now. Yeah. Well, it's going to go to Jeff Bezos, isn't it? And he's American, no? So we got four of the six big. I, I don't know. West Ham. Yeah, we're talking about Premier League owners, Bruno, mate. But yeah, they do have West Ham. Yeah, American owners at Liverpool have been quality. Yes and no. Leeds are owned by the 49ers, true. Bournemouth, maybe. Maybe. Bezos is very rich, yeah. So what I think that would open up is Saudi should be banned as well. I don't think, well, I'll see, the problem is, right, is um ultimately Newcastle are owned by a state. I don't think that should be allowed. But you also have Manchester City, who are all but owned by a state as well. And I saw a headline the other day that said that Manchester City's owners of the UAE basically said that if anything happens to City from the Premier League, it's gonna hurt like brand new relationships with England and the UAE. No, exactly, yeah. So like um at that point there's not that many people who can afford clubs. True. Like you can't ban certain people from having clubs, unfortunately. But it is what it is. It is what it is, really. Can't be any worse than the Glazers. The Glazers are just very rich versions of Mike Ashley, aren't they? Really, like if you want to get out to like brass tacks, they're just very, very, very rich versions of Mike Ashley. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? You love the Glazers. I'm sure you do, mate. Yeah, I'm sure you're a Liverpool fan, right? Yeah, I'm all right, Bruno. How are you doing, mate? And like there's a load of shit slinging, right? Like, oh, your owners are this and your owners do that. Everyone's owners are billionaires, right? People don't make billions cleanly, right? So you've got to do some immoral things to become a billionaire, and almost every owner in the Premier League is a billionaire. So, like, yeah, it is what it is. It's just like because of the size of the club, if that makes sense. Yeah, 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 yeah. Like people are like sling shit at the Saudis for what they have done or what they're to have alleged have done, but then you have other people who like the Americans who become billionaires and how do they make their money? And it's just it's like, oh, our immoral's more moral than yours, even though it's not fully moral. It's just like it's a lesser of two evils, isn't it? Like what the Glazers did to United should never be allowed. I agree. You should never be able to leverage buy a club. Never. Because if you have to leverage buy a club, it means you can't afford it. You're lending against the same thing you're buying. Well, they do now, Alex. They do now. But when you can't do it anymore. True. Yeah, football sport. Thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, so you can't do that anymore. Yeah, like when Chelsea originally got bought by Abramovich and he was allowed to freely spend money, and then Man City got bought and they were allowed to freely spend money. Is what Newcastle thought the Saudis were going to do before all the clubs came together and stopped it. So that's why you see a lot of Newcastle fans hard done by now because they weren't afforded the same the same as Chelsea and Man City were before them, because the owners of them clubs realized how rich they were, just how rich they were, and they knew that if Newcastle were allowed to spend the money that their owners had, they probably would have took over world football by now. Yeah, Abramovich. Yeah, Abramovich loved the club. Yeah, so basically, Newcastle could have gone out, and it is hypothetical, but it's also very true. Newcastle could have gone out and paid 250 million quid for Kylian Mbappe. Right, they could have just put 250 million quid on Mbappe, bought him, paid him £1 million a week to play at Newcastle, and they could have done that freely because they are worth nearly £1 trillion. Like, they could have done that easily, and obviously the owners in the Premier League knew that, and so they were very obviously scared about that because they could have just bought the league and just ran the league for years. So they got all the teams together, and then that's when they brought in all the transfer rules and stuff and all these other rules to stop them from doing that. So it's a bit mad, but it's like, oh, we can be rich and we can have fun with all the money, but you can't. Like, you're not joining our club type thing. You don't see United winning the. Well, I don't think United will win the league until they clear all that debt, because they're paying like what, nearly £100 million a season. Is it like 70 million quid a season on like debt repayments, interest payments and stuff? Yeah, and that 70 million could go, like, I mean, they could buy a really good player every single season with that money, but they don't, because they've got to pay it back to some like thing, because they've paid, what was it, 2 billion quid? They've paid 2 billion quid in interest payments since the £1 billion loan leverage buy came in. No, exactly, Murphy. Yeah, and I think the problem is that it was the same clubs that were doing it and profited from it that were the ones who went, we can't have this because it's not fair. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it was funny when we did it, but because you're trying to do it, it's not funny anymore. You know what I mean? They found someone richer who was going to do it. Do you think they'll scrap the money rules? No, I don't, because it keeps the status quo. So now teams have to scrape, claw, and scratch for every little bit of profit. And it keeps the rich top six, and everybody else chasing. There was an interview, now we're doing. There was an interview recently where Richard Masters was asked about some stuff, and he went, oh, well, if we allowed teams to spend money, the league would look completely different. That's the idea, isn't it? Like, you don't want to know who's going to win the league before the season starts. No, I haven't packed anyone in, no. But he says that they can't allow everyone to spend money in the same way because the league would look different. That's a mental thing to say. That's a mental thing to say. Oh yeah, it'll cost them loads, Dom. Loads, mate. Anyone know when Isak's turned up at St James's Park? I can't believe he didn't take that penalty, you know. The big fucking pussy didn't take it. I can't believe he didn't take that penalty. And I know that he's not Liverpool's penalty taker, but it's such a pussy move not to take that penalty. Surely the biggest fucking flex would have been him to take that penalty and score, no? He was worried about what happens if he didn't score. Alex Ferguson was brilliant for United, but he's the main reason why the Glazers are there. What, because of the success they had? Football sport, yeah. No, I know he was never taking the penalty, log, and I know he wasn't. But you would think, right, if he had as much stick as he's had off them all over the year, right, what better way I would have loved to see Isak take that penalty. Genuinely. I knew he was never taking it, but oh yeah, yeah, he wasn't in any frame of mind to take that penalty. Hey James, how we doing, mate? Yeah. Like the problem is though, it's Alexander Isak's own fault. That's what happens when you refuse to play for a club, mate. That's what happens. And any fan base reacts like that when a player like refuses to play for them. Any of them do. Like you can't refuse to play for a team, refuse to go to training, leave them in the mire to force a move through to another club, and then expect them to be happy that you left. Like, hey Lisa, how we doing? And then be like nice to you and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Man City owners are the best in the world, or PSG. PSG owners easily. Ow. Oh yeah, this is the thing, and that's why I'm all right, Lisa. I'm all right. I'm chilling. Hopefully you're well. Hey Joe, how we doing, mate? Welcome in. I didn't see you do the check-in thing there. Sorry, lad. I missed that. Mason, thank you very much for the follow. How are we? Good, sir? Good, thanks. Good to hear. Good to hear. Been up to much, Lisa, or no? The streaming and that. Yeah, the problem with like Isak is how he went about leaving. If he'd said to Newcastle, I want to leave, and he left on good terms, there would have been no fucking hassle. A few people would have hated him, obviously, but like if he'd said, can I leave? And gone on about his business, went to training, played the games, he'd be fine. Right? He'd be fine. But when you refuse to play, refuse to train, leave the club up shit creek, you can do, Alan, yeah. Some Swiss lad owns Sunderland. Yeah, yeah. So basically the lad who owns us, his parents used to own Nice and Marseille, I believe. So owning football clubs has been in his family, so that's how he's so good with us. He's so good with us, man. There'd have been some shenanigans, Bruno, yeah. There'd have been some shenanigans, yeah. Right. We're going down, down. I still haven't seen fucking career mode's message. Sorry, mate. I'm inadvertently airing you. We're going the war with a bullet. A loaded gun, gun, best cocky bullet. Oh, he's out of reload. He's out of reload, chat. Ow. Yeah, it would have been interesting if he did take it. But like I say, I didn't expect him to take it. It was obviously going to be Dominic Szoboszlai, but that would have been. I don't think he could have celebrated. If he'd started celebrating, Pete would have leaped over the fucking barriers and done him in. Haven't won a league in 13 years. Didn't they win it with how long ago was Jose Mourinho? All right, no worries, mate. When the pick comes up, I'll tell you what numbers, yeah. I think it's really good, James. Yeah, I think it's really good. Right, good luck, mate. Probably go 2-1, then 3, mate. Good luck, mate. You've got a 98 plus here. You get Erling Haaland, that's a cold dynamic. Bellingham, not too bad at all. Some World Cup stars there. And Eric Garcia, who are you going for? The 99, or are you going for Haaland? Came second with Jose. That is true, Kieran. That is true, mate. Yeah. You went for the 99. Fair play. Fair play. What did they do with Jose then? Because Jose said that him coming second with that team was his greatest achievement, I think that's what he said. Oh, is that your first 99? It is, yeah, it's your first 99. Go on, mate. Did you hear that footies are coming back? I didn't hear that, mate. No. Uh, what way did Sunderland play? Did they park the bus? No, no, no. No. Engamoa, go on, mate. Yeah, it's probably better he didn't take it, to be fair, Bruno. Yeah, Jose left after disagreements. Yeah, didn't he leave? He left Spurs because they wanted to join the Super League, didn't he? Because Spurs were like, "Oh, we're going to join the Super League," and he's like, "All right, well, I'm going." And it was just before, was it a League Cup final or an FA Cup final or something? It was like a few days before a cup final. He's like, "No, I'm not doing it anymore." Right, while you build them, mate, I'm going to go toilet. Europa final. Was it a Europa final? I can't remember. You can run toilet, mate. All right. While you build those, I can't remember what final it was. I know it was a final though. Finally, EA did something right and changed the requirements. Yeah, it only took me a couple of weeks, mate. It only took me a couple of weeks. You got 4 Ferran Torres cards. Go on, mate. Good luck, mate. Good luck. Douglas Louise, Butland, and yeah, cold. That second one, any chance? Guendouzi, yeah, Ferguson, and Wambasak. Oh, tune. I'm going to wheel this one back, by the way. Okafor, Huerta, Undav. Throw your head up. I mean, not bad, you know what I mean? Not bad. Not the worst, mate. Not the worst. while you build all that, I'm gonna jump back on my account, alright, mate? Because I think I've got some building to do as well. You gotta do now, breathe in, now breathe out. I'll be finished at night about 1:30, by the way. About 1:30. Have you boys played the Modern Warfare 4 beta or no? It's so good. I've really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. I was playing a bit of FIFA 15 the other day as well. We actually have a FIFA 15 YouTube video go up today. There is a hashtag ad in there somewhere. It is for Dossier. Well, you've been enjoying the 27 beta, Kieran. Mate, what I played about 10 days ago to 2 weeks ago was really good. I really enjoyed the FC 27 beta. Really enjoyed it. I just hope they don't change it and fucking ruin it. Which I think they will, but because it's what they do, isn't it? So get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. I would recommend anyone to try that Modern Warfare 4 beta, by the way. It's brilliant. Really good. Really, really good. Throw your hands up and move in, now move out. The new German icon. Who is that? I'm not looking forward to trying to pronounce that, by the way. That might be a ban on my part. Looks a bit shady, doesn't it? It's a bit techie, that name. Oh, yeah, Karl Heinz, and then he's got like a very questionable second name, yeah. I'm just going to call him Karl Heinz then. We'll just leave it at that, yeah. Can't be getting banned. Hip hoppers and everybody. Over it, now move out. What you gonna do now? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Yeah, exactly, mate. I'm not running the risk at all on that for the next game. I'm just going to call him Karl Heinz, and that's it. That's about as much as getting out of me. We might be able to build a lot of 84 times 10, 85 times 10s there. Charlie, thank you very much for lighting the live, mate. Appreciate that. How are we, good sir? Yeah, it's a dangerous game trying to pronounce the rest of his name, especially with my accent, mate. Yeah, no worries, Alan. No worries. I'm flying through these anyway, mate. Hey, appreciate the follow there, Charlie lad. Appreciate that, mate. How are we? It's from the bar. Anytime, mate. Anytime. It's from the bar. Hey, Pele, how we doing, mate? Yeah, it's mad when you try and like get around names and stuff because you don't obviously want to say certain words, but yeah, I saw Roofs has signed a new deal. Yeah, basically that means that we're sorted. We are sorted now. Buzzing about that. Tell you what, I'll open more 85 times 10s, and I've got to jump on the web app and get some stuff done. Hesitate, it's from the bar. Because these are fully repeatable now, so every now and again you've got to use some 87s and 88s into provisions, but you're all right. Oh yeah, mate. We need another 3 or 4 signings in. A couple of injuries and we're fucked. Especially in goal. I don't rate our backup goalkeeper Elborg at all. He's awful. He's horrible. Um, I'm sure he's a lovely lad and that, but he was in goal at Port Vale. We lost. He was in goal against Leeds in the preseason. We lost. He fell over trying to get a ball. Genuinely, go and try and find the fucking video that we conceded against Leeds in preseason. He's like he tries to turn around. He tries to turn around and like scramble back to goal, and he falls over. Are you still in the cup? Yeah, we're still in all the cups. Yeah, because we're in Europe. We come in round 3. So we don't come in this week. This week we come in a couple of weeks time, as we're in Europe this season. So I've never said that before, but Asriel sent a clip. We'll wait for the video to clear up. Oh, 97 Bompasto, Khan, and Mia Hamm. Fair play, mate. You'll take that. You'll absolutely take that. That's a dub. Boom. Fair play, fair play. Appreciate the clip there, mate. Thank you. It is Kieran, yeah. Work the body, slow down, good. You're about to hurt somebody. Yo. Haaland card. What do you mean, J-Time? What do you mean? Pop it up, Prince. You got Doncaster away. I had someone coming into Twitch chat one day telling me that Doncaster Rovers were the best team in the world. I banned them. I wasn't hearing that bollocks, mate. Lying bastard. I wasn't having it, mate. Coming into Twitch chat trying to tell me Doncaster Rovers were the best team in the world. They did you last year. Oh, no. Hopefully they don't do you this year. And I'm in the flow. Pop up the volume along with the tempo. I came here tonight to hear the crowd go boom, shake, shake, shake the room. 4-1. Sorry, 4-0. Wow. That's mad. We've had some really bad results over the years as well, mate. Some really bad ones. Port Vale was probably one of the worst. But the way I look at it, right, we went out to Port Vale, but we also like got European football, so. And who's to say that if we played another game, we might not get a mad injury? So, so I would take going out to Port Vale for getting Europe. That's the way I'm looking at it. You know what I mean? Good little trade off there. They told my mother that I never make a whack jam. Right back. Who's that then? Zanetti? Barcelona. You did City. The amount of times you've watched City batter Newcastle 4-6-0. Yeah. Well, some of the Newcastle games, yeah, I have Toby. Yeah, I have. Have you done it yet, mate? Who did you get if you did it? The amount of times I've watched Newcastle and City where there was one game where Newcastle were up like 2 or 3-0 and City came back because Kevin De Bruyne came on. Was it the Oscar Bob game? It used to happen to Chelsea all the time as well. Like Newcastle would be beating Chelsea 2-0. Then they'd bring on like Willian. And Willian would fucking do them in one matter as well. You got 98 Bellingham. I mean, to be honest, mate, Bellingham's a dub. Hey, Pirate, how we doing, mate? Is that what you call it, Kieran? Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, mate. You are not wrong, sir. Yeah, the unreal ball from KDB. There was one where he played a reverse ball to Bernardo Silva, if you remember that. You missed Nunes. Wasn't he available on a free? was available on free, wasn't he? I wrote boy shut up. Better than me. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, mate, it is what it is. We lost, but it's all good. It's all good. I have no idea why he didn't inquire me, 'cause he's a free transfer. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Really don't know why you didn't give that a go. I think that was a 3-3. Is that the one where Kieran Trippier scored a free kick? Yeah. I watched a lot of, like I say, I watched the Newcastle game with my brother. So, um, I watch a lot of football these days. I might do pirate, mate. I might do at some point. Always seem to be Man United on Christmas weekend for the Borough. Always, mate. Always. I noticed that when I was younger as well. Hey, Pirate, thank you very much for the follow, me. Appreciate that. Yeah, he is a Newcastle fan, Ethan. Yeah. Yep. You ain't even Lord of your yard. 99 Marcelo Vitinha or Iniesta. Um, I wouldn't play him over any of those, to be honest. Well, it didn't go down well last year, Ethan, mate, for the last season. So, and see, the thing is, though, I'm not one to, because we watch the games. Like, I'll watch Newcastle games. He doesn't really watch the Sunderland games, but I like watching Newcastle because I like watching football, right? So, um, he won't watch Sunderland games unless they're playing Newcastle. Um, but I'm not the type of fan to sit there and wind them up. I never said a fucking word, mate. Pointless. Absolutely pointless. Yeah, Gravenberch was trying a bit too much. Do you think it's because he looks around midfield and goes, "I have to do this by myself"? You don't think that's what he has to do, though, Lorcan? He's just looking around midfield going, "Well, I've probably got to do it again." Me, myself, and I. When I look at McAllister, mate, I can't help but just like, he's just not a footballer, is he? He's not the same player you bought. He had a really good first season, and then every season after that's just, yeah. I seen he's beaten Turkey for his trim and all. You wanna see if I let you let me be free. A few of the lads were winding him up because he couldn't head the ball in training. You know how peak that is. You want Ekatike back? Yeah, Ekatike's not coming back until December, isn't it? It's December now. Hey, Charlie, thank you very much for the likes on the live, mate. Appreciate that. December, January. Long, long day, that, you know. He's so good at Ekatike. You can put any special into them, Toby. Yes, mate. Absolutely, you can. So do I. Right, 1 second, chat. Got to open some footies packs. I've got to do it quickly. So, see me far from right. Quick sell those. Center club those. Yep. Boom. See Cody heel sooner than later. Do you think? There was someone talking about how Cody's not going to turn heel until next summer, and I just can't see it, or like a full summer wait. Yeah, we're just opening packs on the web app, boys. Give me a second. Hey, Carlos, how we doing, mate? I got some crisps from the shop the other day, chat, right? I got Takis or however you say it. Um and I got the smoky barbecue ones. I don't know if I'm a fan, you know. I don't know if I'm a fan. I don't know. I like the Fuego ones. All right, Mez, let's not, you know. He uses Heyman's phrase. Yeah, I saw that, yeah. One nice flavor. Which one was that? Was it the Fuego ones? One of the girls at work. Crisps were blue. It's one of them things, Mez, because of my accent, I've got to be very careful how I say it. Very careful. Because it's dangerous and it can spiral quite quickly. You know what I mean? Um, I'm guessing though, Logan, she's a psychopath, that lass at work. She has to be. Per chance, yeah. Yeah. Yep. It's mad that I know that as well. Fair play, fair play. I know my target audience, you see, chat. He used Heyman's phrase, Heyman's not active. Yeah, I saw that because he didn't he say no, the blue ones aren't the hot ones, no. The Fuego ones are the hot ones. The blue ones literally turn your mouth entirely blue. Yeah. But then you got like the really like sinister fucking eat them look. You know what I mean? I'm offering you the crisp, take it. You know what I mean? You're like, oh no. Yeah, the Fuego ones. Anyone been watching Raw? Not yet, Mezzy. No. No, not yet. Yeah, I'll rejoin now, Alan. You have to send the share screen again, mate. Did you feel as though your tongue was splitting in half, Logan? I know. Because they are devious, the Fuego ones. They're lovely though. That describes it quite well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're doing it for interactions, Bruno, and it like yeah, if you want to send another share screen, Alan, mate, we're gonna join, mate. Thank you very much, mate. Hopefully you get someone nice. I would say so, Ollie, yeah. I saw the whole one, yeah, it was crazy. Ain't nothing to fuck with Wu-Tang Clan. But if you put Raw on, Mez, it means you can fast forward through the adverts. You want one more 99? Good luck, mate. Good luck. Go on, Logan. Three of 20. Best of luck, mate. Hopefully you get someone nice here. What are the 99s you can get out of this? Just SBCs, yeah? Or is this SBCs and objectives? I've not actually opened these yet. There's Unai Simon. I SBC'd him. He was terrible. He was absolutely terrible for me. I know that, but I'm saying that you can skip through all the shit now, can't you? Because you've got about an hour's worth of fast forward, mate. You stopped doing them, Logan, yeah. The Charisma, you got Saibari, you got. Mm, you just want Dynamite. Me too, mate, me too. I'm finishing about half one, by the way, Mez. So if you're about at about like 2:15, no, you didn't get one. Because I'm going to be finishing about half one, going on a walk, and then I'll be free after. Kabasi, unlucky. Hey, King, how we doing, mate? That's Granite Shaka. Right, last one. Irankunda, and, see. Not too bad. How about yourself? Yeah, not too bad at all, mate. Chilling, you know. Did you see Mez on TNA? Some guy jumped from the top of the cage onto somebody else through a table. You got one more? No worries, mate. No worries. So he was standing on, like, you know, the cage on, like, he was standing on top of the cage and just did a crossbody. I was like, I can't believe it. Apparently, he lost the match. So he jumped off the cage to lose a match. I don't know what we're doing. Have you seen the stuff about the cat in the hat? Yeah, I was waiting outside of Mezzi's house. He's going to film Mezzi, and Mezzi was too scared to go outside. That's what I heard, anyway. Yeah, apparently, yeah. He didn't get past look. He got mauled in the street, mate. The one taking the bump got up first. Makes no sense, mate. That's why they're going down the pan. It's early hours of the morning. Mezzi's very tired, apparently. The nerds of the world. True. Pack much. We got 99 Bruno Fernandez, like 4 packs in, so that was a great start of the stream. Apart from that, mate, we've got nothing really. Nothing at all. Right, last one. Good luck, mate. Bompasto. Second one. Bellingham. And third and final one. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Your brother got R9. Go on, lad. The calculator's breaking. Like, I never needed to use a calculator. If you can't do it yourself, what's the point in it? Typing boobs on calculators. Yeah, true. No, so I can read that without even having, like, mental math or no math. True. Anytime, Alan, mate. Anytime. Good, sir. Anytime, mate. Thank you very much for the share play. Appreciate it. Good luck in any and all future packs you open, good sir. Brom telling Paul to sign the contract, but for over. Do you think we're going to get, what's he called? Bronson Reed versus Oba? Have you seen the size of Bronson now? He looks like he's been on that same diet that fucking, what's he called, was on? Randy Orton. He looks fucking massive. He's been on the sandwiches, yeah. Do you think so? Is that right, Logan? Yeah. Apparently it wasn't appropriate. That was the joke going around at schools at that point, yeah. So apparently that wasn't funny. Interesting. Interesting. Oh no, we've opened a jumbo gold pack. Boo. Stacy, can't you see? Oh, Mez, how was your Pepe's the other day, by the way? How was your Pepe's the other day? Were you okay after it, or is Pepe's back on the menu? I forgot to ask. Stacy can't remember when I'm on your lawn. We are so back. Yep, 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 yep. I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier, Logan. Yeah, I was getting like 3 and 4 team of the seasons a pack. And I was like, yeah, of course we do now. We don't need them. The fantasy. Daddy mom could use a guy like me. Stacy's more. Just had 5 in 1. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. These are just easy coins, these. I'm in love with Stacy's more. Um, just need 99 Virgil. Stacy's mom has got it going on. I thought it was a great of the game there for some reason. You're just not the girl for me. Hey, Ibrahim, thank you very much for the likes on the live, mate. Appreciate that. Got 99 Hansen, Dembele, Bruno. That's decent. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Yeah. I mean, did they all get in your team or? That's not too bad, is it? You know, not too bad at all. Hey, Aiden, welcome back, mate. If only that happened. True. True. W update. It is, Harry. It is. Only fools rush. Well, that's not very nice, is it, Aiden? I hope she recovers soon, mate. Mm. Honestly, Logan, it's one of the worst glitches they've ever had. Having to reset the game. You. She said thanks. No worries, mate. You still haven't packed the 99? I've packed one today. Oh, man. They would make the reserves. You got 99 Pina. Fair play. Fair play. Well, we've already packed the 99, Ibrahim. We got Bruno Fernandez today. I'll just pack Darwin Nunes for you there, Logan, by the way, mate. How? From an 85 times 10, mate. From an 85 times 10. To the sea. Right. Nunes, Nunes, Nunes. I am fully ready for FC27 now, by the way. My whole life. You got Harmon Wilson as well, yeah. That's mad, isn't it? You need a prime hero, but they're 3 million. What do you mean? Prime heroes are like 10k. 99 bills kind of arse, yeah. Got to snipe them for the objective. So this is how much I don't play this game anymore. I have no idea. They're almost extinct. So what is a the prime objective? Ibrahim, thank you very much for the follow, mate. What are we on about prime heroes here? What design is that? Like what type of card is that then? Do I have any? Pink hero. Or is that like Jill Scott? People like that. The purple one, like Jill Scott had 91. Is that them? Are they in packs right now? And if so, why are people buying them? Hey Tally, how we doing? La 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 la. Garincha had one. It was 94. Fairs. 96 Hazard. Yeah. Fair enough then. Yeah, I'm all right. I was in your stream last night. I was watching the Carnage while I was also playing Call of Duty. Yeah, exactly, Logan. Yeah, I don't know, mate. Living in a radio, lost in the stereo sound. Yes, Logan. Yes. You've got a prime hero, but it's evil and doesn't class as one now. That is shit. That Ollie on a bit. Wait there. Are they in packs right now? Yeah, it was towards the end, Tally. Yeah, I was in there for quite a while as well. I was just lurking. They're not. Oh, only way to get them's objectives. Long day that. Yeah, I mean, I was opening packs and stuff like that. They're not in packs, all right. That card is a prime hero. Oh yes, I know which ones they are now. Yeah. You need them for objectives. Got you. How are you finding COD? I'm really enjoying it. Really enjoying it. You know what it is? I think I don't know what it is, right? But I'm enjoying Call of Duty beta. I was enjoying the FIFA beta. Like, I don't know what it is. We might be back, you know. I don't want to speak too soon, but we could be back. It's make me feel really uneasy that I like the games as well. So I haven't played Call of Duty properly for years, like since lockdown maybe. And I've not enjoyed FIFA for a couple of years now. But I'm enjoying both betas. I don't know what it says about me, but yeah, you can do, Lisa, yeah, if you wouldn't mind. What? Soft ban on the web app. Need to swap gens. Bollocks. Was that the? Oh yeah, that was the night when it was lagging because I was gonna play Call of Duty on stream, but it just fucking. Oh, it's really fun to play. Yeah, really fun. Honestly, Lorcan, give it another go. Oh no, Javon versus Big Cass. PSN, same as the Twitch, same as the Twitch. Honestly, Lorcan, I would give the beta another go. I'll join that in a second. I've just got to do an SBC and then back out so I can go back on web app. 1 second. Um, yeah. At the minute, mate, we're already going to be joining a share place, so any chance? There we are. Well, you start coming and they don't start coming. Fed to the wolves and I hit the ground running. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with taking the back streets. Cheers for this. Appreciate that. Yeah, you'll have to wait a minute, Carl Lucy, mate. We're already on one, and then we'll join later on, all right? Go and play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on. Get paid and all that glitters is gold. You've been looking for that song for ages, but you don't know the name. But this song, yeah, it's I think it's called "Hey Now You're a Rock Star." It's called "All Star" by Smash Mouth. "All Star" by Smash Mouth. Hey now you're a rock star, rock lobster. Anytime, anytime. I'm shit with song names, by the way. Break the mold. Uh, do, 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 do. Mm-mm. Yeah, no worries, Lisa, no worries. Appreciate it anyway, though, you know. Best way to farm team of the seasons. You don't need them anymore, Morgan. They changed the requirements. I do appreciate the offer there, Lisa. Cheers. Away from this place. I said, yep. What a concept. I could use to myself, and we could all use a little change. Oh, we got loads of picks. Come on. Yeah, so basically any special card works, mate. You don't need all them now. You can use anything. Oh, Gabby Jesus. We're taking the back seat. Right, so Bompasto, Koulibaly. Ooh. Anything, Brandon, yeah. So you don't have to have team of the seasons or footies anymore. You can use anything you want. Any type of special card. Yeah, it's really good. Really good. What did you want to use the Prince Logan? Yeah. Fair play. Lola's had a vignette. Looks like she'll debut in Mexico. Hey, fair play. I still don't like the fact that they're double recording. I think it's just fucking cheap. Any 99s? Yeah, we got Bruno Fernandez earlier, mate. Yeah, we got Bruno. We got Kabasi. Ooh. Three of her. Oh, well, there you go, mate. Three Prince. Where Balde, Saibari. That Saibari when he first came out was class, by the way. He was unbelievable. Nice work, you did. A weird, oh, mate. Hey, Zach, how we doing, mate? Yeah, I saw it, Azrael. I saw it, mate. Huge pull. We watched it when you sent it. Kula Moani and Alvarez. Appreciate you sending it, mate. Thank you very much. Right. Ruben Diaz, Zizo, Wissa. I mean, you didn't get any dubs in there, mate, but, you know. Oh, I'm going to have so many. We're almost done because it doesn't take long to get like soft band anymore. Doesn't take long at all to get soft band. There with soft band there. I'll get some of these done. To be honest, Lisa, I've just been soft banned, so I can't. I'm gonna have to jump back on console. I do appreciate you sending the invites though. Just seen two matches people would want to see the Fran show involving Elia, Fletcher, or Osprey. Yeah, it's mad though. Like some of those matches could be absolutely sick. Elia and Fletcher's, or Elia and Takeshita's one I want to see, or Ricardo. So I started the stream with 75, right? So 2 and a bit hours ago, I started the stream with 75, 85 times 10s. Now I've got 128. Fair enough. Does rating matter? What do you mean? Does rating matter for what? Ilya Takeshita was your first thought, yeah. Ilya and I'll tell you what, Ilya and John Moxley might be a good one. Ilya and John will be really good. Wouldn't mind watching that match. Nah, I don't. I don't use Fujini. No, I don't like the idea of signing in with your actual account. I don't know why. I use Auto SBC. Auto SBC is free, and it does exactly the same thing. Brilliant. It's the one I've always used. Yeah, Ilya Okada. Yeah, I just don't like the idea of signing into Fujini with your actual account. Because if Fujini ever gets hacked, you're fucked. Because that's your account, innit? And I don't like the fact that you have to pay for it either. I don't like that idea. Like we've got a command in the chat, like Auto SBC. It's entirely free, and it's just as good. Anytime, Morgan, mate. Anytime, mate. No, I think it's really good, Asriel. It's really good because what I do is I build as many 85 times 10s as I can. Um, that's the cards I thought you were on about, but it's not. It appears. Yeah, so you build as many 85 times 10s as you can, then you build as many icon packs as you can, and you clear out your duplicate storage and stuff, and then you go again. You have to pay for more SBCs, yeah. I don't like that idea. I really don't. Having to pay to do more SBCs and stuff. Big Cass just pinned Javon. The problem is, right, it's the same reason why Thingy went back as well. Baron Corbin, he wouldn't have gone back just to be mid card, right? Can I see your team? Of course you can, mate, yeah. 1 second. Cass went back, obviously more money, WWE, and he was never going to go back to job, was he? Same with Baron Corbin, comes back and wins the title. That's the team at the moment. One night, yeah, and one more time. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're not trying to we're not trying to do any SBCs either for 99s. We're trying to pack them all. Yeah, and one more time. I think what they're thinking though is that Javon Evans he's going to be around for years, right? Yeah, but trying to save money isn't going to to steal a line from one of the rappers is like scared money don't make money, right? And so they're losing money because they're piss poor business, right? It's predictable, it's boring, and it's piss poor. If you've got a good product, you don't have to save money because you'll end up making it anyway. That's the problem. Like, look at AEW, right? They have so much good talent, right? Product sells itself. Exactly. Exactly. Any chance to take heroes out of the icon packs? Maybe on the final week, Lorcan. Maybe on the final week so you can have fun just before you go and play the new game. Hey, Brooklyn, how we doing, mate? Oh no, you don't have to do anything, Carlucci, mate. You don't have to do anything. You just you enjoy your game, mate. You do what you need to do. You do what you need to do. Yeah, exactly. AEW have the opposite effect. They've got too many talented players, that, like people that they know what to do with as well. Because I can watch AEW and watch people I've never heard of before and be really interested in them. You know what I mean? Is pack tradable Bruno 99 Dembele? Go on, mate. Like Hechicero, when I watched him in AEW for the first time, I wanted to watch every single match that Hechicero would ever put on. Ollie, how we doing, mate? How are we, good sir? Deej, welcome in. Noisy, welcome in. How are we, boys? Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid, Ollie. How was your stream, mate? Rossi, how are we, sir? How are we? If you're not already following Ollie, make sure you go drop the man a follow. Easy Beans, how are we, sir? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Dan, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. 8 times 5. Are you doing 8 times 5s, Rossi? You don't have to do them anymore, mate. Hey, Drink, how we doing, mate? You don't have to do 80 times 5s anymore, mate. You don't have to do them, Rossi. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself, mate. Yeah, I mean, I'm all right. I was 4 packs in, Ollie. 4 packs in, and I got 99 Fernandez. I think it was 7 minutes into the stream, and I was about to end the stream because I'd already got the 99. So I was going to go back to bed. Um, well, the packs at the moment, Rossi, are infinite. Because they've changed the requirements for the 85 times 10. Hey, Lilo, thank you very much for the subscription on YouTube. So you now don't have to use footies cards. You can use anything. So now 85 times 10s are infinite. And every now and again, you might want to like throw some 87s and 88s into some what they're called provisions packs. You've been soft banned about 5 times. Same. Same. Yeah, what's the plan for the rest of the night then, Ollie? What's the plan for the rest of the night then, mate? Like, we've built 20, 80, 95 plus icon and footies hero packs. I started the stream. To be honest, Rossi, right? I use auto SBC, and so I don't really have to worry about like building all the stuff individually. Um, Feeling a bit tired tonight. You get some rest, Ollie, mate. You get some rest. Why don't you do the rewind pack? I don't like it. The rewind pick's boring. I don't like it. It's just SBC cards, really. Probably 3 a.m. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mate, when I say I'm getting an early night, I mean like 3 to 5 a.m. 3 to 5 a.m. There's Malin. The promo's actually so dead. I don't know how it is, though. Like, it's not great, right? It's not great. I'm not going to make it out to be like it is, but there's an infinite 85 times 10 grind now, and that's what people wanted, right? So, yeah. No, exactly, Rossi. And to avoid the soft bans, mate, I wouldn't do the 80 times 5s. Um, my grind at the minute, I've got three SBCs favorited. That's it. That's Erlen Haaland. Hey, Dylan, how we doing, mate? How long are you going to be streaming for? Probably like another 40 minutes. I'll be finishing about half one. No, I know that, but I think at the minute, noisy. I think the grind at the minute is well, do you do the menu grind as well, Dan? Yeah. Um Was up till like set like yeah, mate. Honestly, sometimes I can't get to sleep. Sometimes I fall asleep like 10 in the morning. Mezzi's the same. Mezzi's the same. Like I still, honestly, right. One of the funniest gimmicks I've ever heard is Mezzi trying to sort his sleeping pattern out. Genuinely, it's probably one of the best rivalries I saw last year. It was brilliant. Yeah, it was easily one of the best feuds of the year last year. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was great. No, like if you do so basically, Rossi, I'll show you what I'm doing at the minute. Um, all I'm doing, hey drink, how we doing? Like fucking Beetlejuice, yeah, true, big true. Hey G, how we doing? You got Cruyff, go on, Rossi. So at the minute, mate, what I'm doing is I'm doing 85 times 10s. I'm doing repeatable footies provisions upgrades with 77s and 78s. No, sorry, 87s and 88s in there. And then when I run out of like golds, I just use those. Surgery went well. Good to hear you, mate. Good to hear. I'm glad. I am glad. Welcome in, mate. Yeah, so you go 87 and 88 into here. 89s if you want to as well. And then everything else goes into the 85 times 10s. And then when you run out of 85 times 10 stuff, all the high rated fodder goes into these. That's all you do. So even like your gold res and non-res at like 78 rated go into here. And then you put all your high rated fodder into here to clear the rest of the duplicate storage and stuff. And you also get coins back from this. So you'll not only get like unlimited packs, you get unlimited fodder and unlimited coins too. And then you don't have to worry about doing like 80 times fives and shit. Penta versus Leparka needs to carry the second half of Raw. Is Leparka on Raw? Yeah. Been switching games more recently, mainly in FC. Yeah, that to be honest, mate, apart from Fall Guys, I play a lot of FC. Well, when I'm streaming anyway. I've been playing the beta off stream. I haven't played Fall Guys in a while, but I don't really do gameplay anymore. I don't really think there's any like. Obviously, if you want to play a gameplay, that's fair enough. But for me, you'll get just as much out of the game if you just sit on the menus. And the game shouldn't be that way, but it is. I'll use a few AAA. Yeah, like this is the most efficient way I've got it down to now. We don't even do informs anymore because there's no point. And to be honest, I've never been like I used to be a good player in this game. I used to get like 32 to 36 wins when it was 40 games. But with the way the game is, I'm not doing that anymore. So I'm just grinding the menus. I find it a lot easier to talk to chat as well. Like I can't play the game, like concentrate on the game, stay focused on that and talk to chat at the same time. It's impossible. You might have 400 provisions. Yeah, no worries, Rossi. No worries, mate. Very sore. The knee is killing. You can barely even shout. Yeah, mate. I hope the knee's okay, mate. It was ACL, wasn't it? It was ACL tear. I'm sure you said. My memory's terrible. ACL, yeah, I thought it was. I see Bristol City's goal. Was that the back heel? If it was the back heel, I did, yeah. You've overstacked packs, yeah. ACL and meniscus, fuck me. Long, long day that. I think the worst I've ever done was strain my patella tendon, the one at the front. Oh, mate. That'll bring you fucking that'll make your eyes water. Not as bad as when you did your Achilles act, mate. That makes me fucking feel weird. I can't. Achilles, like, hey Ryan, thank you very much for the follow, good sir. How are we, mate? Welcome in, lad. Welcome in. How are we, mate? How are we? You've broken your finger. Yeah, I mean, you might need to get that looked at, mate. Claudio deserves the a world title run. I agree. I agree. Achilles mentioned, true. Can't see him winning it now, or at least the next year or two. It's a shame because he deserves like a proper world title run, and many of them as well. You done your Achilles and your ACL on the same leg. Fuck that. I'm all right, thanks. How we doing though, Ryan? Mate, you good? No point because the hospital just goes, "Oh, you've broken your finger." Yeah, they just tape them together. They just tape them together, don't they? Achilles is the worst pain ever. I mean, I couldn't imagine. My sister tore her Achilles when she was younger. Uh, 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 You did your Achilles 2 years ago, mate. I've never. I'm trying to think. The worst thing I did was broke my arm. Well, fractured my arm trying to do a kickflip in the street over a pothole. Because our street used to be horrible. Like, it used to have like loads of potholes in the road. And I would try to do a kickflip over the fucking pothole, and I didn't lift the skateboard. The front of the tracks went straight into the hole, and I went with it, and I fractured my arm. Keep a Carter away from the world title. Oh, is Brooklyn still here? You got his 98 cold. Broke your ankle trying to do a Rabona. Oh, yeah. Best stat. Oh, I thought we had a footy's icon there for a second. Anywhere I go, I make the gang go. Best stat. No, exactly, G. Yeah. I've been hit by a couple of cars in my time. Um, One of them wasn't even my fault. I was out in Middlesbrough. Um, I got out of you only get the minibuses like to take you out on a night out. As I stepped out the minibus, the car was overtaken and just fucking hammered me. And the bouncer wouldn't let me in. I was livid. I had to go home. I had a concussion. Fuming. Anywhere I go, mate, they get and go. It was definitely my fault, I think. Phase that. Anywhere I go, I make they get and go. Anywhere I go, I make the gang go. Um, yeah, I stepped out of the minibus. I had to take a couple of days off work. Yeah, I mate, I had to go home. The bouncers wouldn't let me in, and we like all of my mates went into one fucking place in I forgot what it was called. It was like practically the only nightclub in Middlesbrough. I've been hit by multiple. I got hit by one when I was 10, one on a night out, and I was coming back from another night out, crossing over a dark like intersection near mine, and a car hammered me on the way through. I've been hit by three, I think. Yeah, three. We don't count the fourth one because I walked into a parked car, so we don't count that one shot. Technically, I got hit by a car, but I hit the car, so um, you know what I mean, that one was my fault. Car got hit by you, yeah, that one was my fault. Yeah, the other three I had no control over. Um, the first one when I was 10, so I was I'd been to the shop, got a newspaper, for my mum, um, I was crossing the road and I looked both ways as you're supposed to. Crossing the road, got hit by a Nissan Primera, white Nissan Primera, and the woman driving the car, when I was in hospital, later on in the day, she'd come up to me mum in the hospital and try to hand her the bill for her car. I'm lying there strapped to a fucking backboard, getting checked over and that. She'd gone and got her car valuated and tried to hand me mum the bill. Needless to say, that did not go down very well at all. At all. I believe the next words were, "You better free up another cell for this bitch because she's fucking in the next one." And I'm just lying there strapped to a fucking backboard. I'm like, oh dear. 10-year-old, by the way. Me ma's trying to fill in this woman in the fucking hospital. Oh, mate. You got Hanson. Is she good? I mean, everything's really cheap now, mate. Everything's really cheap now because the game's like towards the end of the cycle, so the price of a card doesn't necessarily like replicate or doesn't quite show how good they are, really. Worse, you've been hit by a car when you had your headphones on, you're just riding your bike, push your leg. Oh my god, yeah. That's awful, that G. That's awful, that. You just got Theo and Anders. Go on, lad. Have you ever thought you might be magnetic? You know what, mate? You might be onto something, you know. You might be onto something there. It sounds like you've been in the wars, yeah. One of the weirdest injuries I've ever had, right? And I can't explain it. We were playing hide and seek when I was younger. I must have been about 11 or 12, right? Um, and I was lying down behind some bushes. Um, and I went to get up, and the inside of my knee tore. Like I've got like it's like a gash about that big on the inside of my knee, and there was no glass, there was nothing. I went to stand up, and the skin just fucking split. Weirdest injury I've ever had. Weirdest injury I've ever had. Both his knee replaced, so it runs in the family. Fair play. Fair play. At least you're consistent with it though, G, right? The the most awkward injury I've ever had was, is it this hand? Yeah, it is. Like I completely split the webbing in my hand because I was using a chef knife. Obviously, Mezzy will know here that you shouldn't do it, but I had a chef knife and I was taking the middle out of cauliflowers because it was New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, head chef said you can have New Year's Day off if you can get the prep done out by 4. Fair enough. 2:30. I'm cutting the inside of cauliflowers out with a fucking chef knife. I only needed a prep knife, and I'm just because it was quicker for me, so I was getting that done. Um, and as I turned, it wouldn't fucking turn properly, so I like put a bit effort into it and put the knife through my fucking webbing. Oh, it ripped it wide open. Horrible, horrible injury. Yeah, Rey Mysterio's done for. Well, you know what it is? I still don't know how Rey can wrestle as good as he does with his age and all of his injuries. It's crazy. No, exactly, Rossi. I'm not surviving, mate, if we have to morph into ducks. Yeah, Rey Mysterio's like 51, and he's had all these, like, mental surgeries and stuff, and he's still doing it. He's better than most of the fuckers on the roster as well. Bro, can you respond to me, please? I think you're famous. I think you've got the wrong idea, mate. I'm not famous at all. I don't know who you're mistaking me for, mate, but I am not famous. Oh, yeah, Rossi, that's fucking grim, that, mate. That's awful. Anything to do with, like, eyes, I can't. It's not my bag. It's not mine. Like, I'm not, like, I wouldn't say, like, it's just some things I can't watch. And, you know, when you're watching horror films, um, when you're watching horror films, I can't watch them if there's anything to do with eyes in there. I hate it. I fucking hate it. Yeah, if you give me a second, Jay, mate, I'm just going to finish off some of these SBCs and I'll help you out, mate. Yeah, Rossi, I wouldn't mean it to help you, mate. One second, boys. So, yeah, 1 second. I'll be able to help you with the grind in a minute, mate. Beep 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 beep. I don't care if you're not famous, you're still my favorite streamer. Fair play, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, like when I split the webbing on my hand, like to my, like near my thumb, it was in one of them places where they couldn't stitch it and they couldn't glue it. So they put them little fucking strips on it and went, oh, it'll just knit itself back together. All right. So I just had to wait. It was fucking. Yeah, so the grind at the minute is just anything and everything into, like, so you put one promo card and the rest gold into the 85 times 10s. Um yeah, so one promo card, the rest 85 times 10 to get like the rest gold into the 85 times 10 so you can complete it. Then you'll need 87s and 88s. Um 87s and 88s into the footies provisions upgrade to give you loads of golds. And then anything that you have left after completing the 85 times 10s and the repeatable footies upgrades goes into these. It gives, so all this here will give you unlimited cards, packs, like fodder and all that type of stuff. So Zillafatu promo video. Did you see his did you see he said a wrong word, Mez, on NXT? He said a word that just completely was the wrong word. The undefeated butterfly stitch. True. Anytime, Jay, if you've got any questions, mate. Yeah, he said nympho when he meant netball. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, fuck me. What a word to get wrong, though, eh? I'm just gonna run to the toilet, boys. I'll be 2 minutes, all right? I've drank a lot of water today. Pissing for fucking England. Holy blunder, yeah. Can you imagine getting backstage and they'd be like, you said the wrong word, Mara. Like, half open on a metal spike fence. That's fucking grim, that. Oh, he will win the NXT title, then he'll get called up into the fucking bloodline, and then we'll have to have like version fucking 95 of the bloodline. It's gonna be class. Ghost alive, living in gangster's paradise. Ugh. Can't even close a bracket. Yeah, go on, Rossi lad. So we started the stream with 75, 85 times 10s. We've been live for nearly 3 hours and we now have 117. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Seems legit. Seems legit. Don't make me stick you in vertical view. However you want to watch the stream is entirely up to you, mate. You'll have a worse view on vertical, but, you know, if that's what you want to go with, mate, you do that. It's entirely up to you how you view the stream, mate. Yeah, true, Rossi, true. Oh, mate, like, why haven't they got any, like, fun things on these menus? So, felt fitting. Fair play, fair play. Oh, Charam. Oh, Virgil. We got Virgil there. Any chance, any chance, any chance. Hey, Dragon, how we doing, mate? Hopefully, Rossi, yeah. Hopefully. Like, I understand why they've done what they've done with the packs and stuff, like, in regards, like, nerfing the grind, but I just don't... I understand why they've done it. I just don't understand how they couldn't have just gone a different way about it, you know? Surely there's another way about it. Like, why would you nerf the entire game for everybody? Why couldn't we just get rid of it? Hey, G, how we doing, mate? Why couldn't we just get rid of third-party apps, you know? Why do you think they did this? Because everyone has third-party apps, mate. A lot of people, I see a lot of people. There's like a small amount of people in the community who have third-party apps, and rather than like banning third-party apps, they've made the game harder to grind for everybody. How is Raw, mate? How is Raw? Is it any good? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. We packed 99 Bruno Fernandez like 4 packs into the stream, so I'm happy. I'm happy, you know. You don't even use third party apps or anything. Yeah. And so they've nerfed the game. Hey, Dizzy, how we doing, mate? Yeah, could have had an agent that checks the speed. Yeah. Yeah. The best thing they could have done was removed soft bans for console entirely. Good, how about you? Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm gonna be live for another 15 minutes or so. And then I'm gonna be jumping off. Not the best, but not the worst. See, the problem is that they have soft bans on console. Yes, they do, mate. Yeah, they do. If you do so many SBCs in a short period of time, you will get soft banned. Yeah. Can I see all your 99s? Of course you can, mate. Yeah, of course you can. They need to get rid of the soft bans though. At this point, no, we don't have Haaland. I don't think we've got a few 99s. This is the formation that we use, and this is the formation we use in FIFA 15 as well. We'll swap them around, but that's the team. Yeah, exactly, Rossi. You did call it, to be fair. Our bench is entirely 98 as well. Yeah, we don't even play the game off stream anymore. This is the first time I played the game in 2 days. I didn't stream yesterday. Is that what you're going for, Rossi? Yeah. Is that what you're going for? Yeah, we only play the game like on stream now, and even then it's for like 2 or 3 hours, if that. We got Bruno almost immediately to start the stream today, so the same love, but how do we get out? I don't know. She said I don't hate you, but I just wanna say. Like I'm just at this point, I'm just ready for the end game. I did open them. In the first one, I got Bellingham, mate, and the one we did today, who did I get? Oh, I got Chiellini. Appreciate that, Dizzy, mate. You got Bale. Go on, mate. That's fucking brilliant, that. You take a Gareth Bale. Was that a 97 there? Was him or Kane? I feel like that Harry Kane's really good, no? That's what she said, I don't hate you. You got Kunde and Laporte. I got the choice of Kunde today, yeah. Left to say. Kvaratskhelia. Baller. Absolute baller. The fact that the 99s don't appear at the front of the pack or as the walkout card is crazy. You'd think that they would, though, right? Like, I'm just looking forward to 27 now because I've played the beta. The beta played well. Obviously, there's going to be things changing between now and then, but for what I've played in the beta, it played really well, and I liked it. I really liked it. I do think that I do think they'll change some things. Pace is brilliant, even for players that aren't lengthy. The gallery is going to be huge. I think the single player modes on Ultimate Team will actually do really well as well. So less likely to pack Bale. True. Ronaldinho. Brilliant pull. When because SK packed that Ronaldinho when it first came out from a player pick. He sent me the clip. We put it on TikTok and it got 500,000 views. Mental, really. I don't hate you, no. Yeah, honestly, Rossi, some of the TikToks that we've had over the years, there was we got Saliba, Team of the Year Saliba, out of a 83 times 5 defenders pack during Team of the Year. We packed him and got 800,000 views. I got Team of the Season Isaac when he was at Newcastle from a player pick. That got 750,000 views as well. We've had a lot of really like big videos. I did the back heel G, yeah. I saw that, yeah. Crazy. Go on, Pele, mate. Go on. There's Harry Kane there. Yeah, unbelievable goal. Unbelievable goal. I think an underrated goal from this weekend. I think it's underrated because we lost in the game, but Angulo's free kick. Sensational strike. I think the fact that we lost just like it gets lost a little bit, but oh yeah, it was mean in that, yeah. You can tell by a player's reaction if they look shocked, they're like, oh my god. They obviously didn't mean it, but he definitely meant that. What time does Raw finish tonight then? 2? Half 1? Oh, at least you get an earlier night. You know what I mean? Main event on now. I don't like the fact that they're pre-recording SmackDown. Apparently they're putting Raw on tonight early. Yeah, he did read, yeah. Yeah. I don't like the fact that they're pre-recording shows so they can put apparently live events on. I don't like that. I think that's quite lazy. Yeah, big up Ollie. Big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm going to jump on the web app, see if I can build more 85 times 10s, and we'll get them opened. Number 1. They're pre-recording Penta versus Rhea Fenix. Was it Penta versus Rhea? Why don't... Why would you pre-record a match like that, man? That's for Roman. But either way, it doesn't matter which one of them win that match. Roman's not going to lose to any of them, is he? Like, that's not happening. What they need to do is put fucking Penta and Rhea together. In that tournament, it's the final. They need to put them together is what they need to do. Hey, Creeps, how we doing, mate? They should have kept that for fucking Smack. Was it September the 15th for the Mexico show? That'd have gone off. Who's your favorite player, Lionel Messi? Yeah, like they haven't had anything compelling for ages. Like this whole Cody thing's getting boring. There's only so many times I can watch Cody versus Randy. This whole Cody Randy thing was they done that years ago as well. Or Legacy. You know what I mean? Like they did it years ago for Legacy. I am Creeps, yeah. At this point, it's just fucking boring now. Like they keep rerunning the same shite. Like I haven't sat and watched. When was the last time I watched a proper live show? Was it SmackDown? It's Kevin Phillips, mate. I do love Kevin Phillips. He is a baller. I'd argue one of the most underrated English strikers. I would say the same about Jermaine Defoe, regardless whether or not he played for Sunderland or not. Jermaine Defoe was he was a finisher. Resign the Big Show. Is that what you do, Rossi? Yeah, he's still under contract, I think. Right, I'll swap gens here. Living in Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills. Oh, the Big Show, mate. The Big Show can barely walk. He's having a rivalry with fucking Gravity at the minute. Oh, I can't give anyone coins, mate, unfortunately. It's against terms of service, unfortunately, mate. Who is OTM? I'm really slow here. Who's OTM? Tag team from NXT? No idea. Mate, after NXT left the black and gold, I haven't watched NXT. I watched it for a little while when they had Bron Breakker who's doing his thing. Used to be with Jada Parker. I know who that is. I know who that is. Jada Parker's a house wrecker, isn't she? Is she a home wrecker, or is that what we're saying, chat? Is she a home wrecker, or no? They're destroying the bloodline. Oh, I'm here for it then. Yeah. Yeah, let's cheer for those guys. Don't know what they are, who they are, or yeah, we'll cheer for those then. Refuse to call him Royce Keys. Yeah, it's Powerhouse Hobbs, mate. Powerhouse Hobbs. It's basically Hobbs and a tag team. Got you. I normally see what's happening on Raw on Twitter in like little clips or on TikTok when I'm doom scrolling because I can't sleep. Yeah, fuck the bloodline, mate. You know what it is? It's not even the bloodline I have a problem with. Genuinely, it's Jey Uso. I'm with Toon Crits, you know. I'm with Toon Crits. He was ahead of his time. He was right all along. Jimmy Uso slammed through a table. Triple H is back. Come on. About time. Jet Li. You get me. Royce Keys to kill Roman. Love that. How would that work with how would that work with Jacob? Is him and Jacob still friends or they're fighting each other? Do you think Jacob turns and goes back with Royce or no? Have a good one, Rossi. Good night, mate. Good night, mate. Have a good one, lad. Jacob took him out. Oh yeah. Because he had that blood capsule, didn't he? Got you. That's why they blurred it out on Netflix. Because you could see the capsule. He didn't use it properly. Oh, they had a street fight. Did I watch that? Was that SmackDown? I feel like I watched that. Jacob joins up with Solo and Knight. I'd be all out with that. Mate, can you imagine? Good cop, bad cop with Solo and Jacob. Jacob's there threatening people and Solo's in the background, like, yeah. Like, yeah. Like, mate, Solo Sikoa, and I've been saying it for a long time, Solo Sikoa is brilliant. He's comedy. I love that guy. He's so funny. He's got a bit of the rock about him. We've already had SummerSlam, haven't we? Because that was really good. I enjoyed SummerSlam. You stream Call of Duty at some point, I will be, Claire, yeah. 3v3v3. It's November, that, Mez. 2 months, 3 months away. It's November, that. It's SummerSlam. Sorry, Survivor Series. It's Survivor Series, that. She was a girl. Secretly, she wanted him as well. 1 second. Has to be the last pack, surely. Cheers. There we are. 5 years from now, she stays at home, feeling the baby, she's all alone. Any Avril Lavigne fans, chat? Right. This video I'm about to post in your Discord. Okay, mate. in the wrestling discussion. Let's have a look. I haven't even got Discord loaded. Um, we do now. We're going Discord. Jew, so it's already an L. Right. Am I full screen in this? Do you want me to watch this? You want me to watch this on stream, or just want me to watch this clip? Because I don't think I can I don't think I can show it because of TikTok and YouTube. They don't like review type stuff, and they don't like watching like watch along type stuff. I'll watch it now though. Is that where he's covering up? Yeah. Both of us about to body both of y'all. Yeah, fair enough. Mate, I fucking love Solo. He's so funny. Like, I think that Solo and Jacob could do bits, you know, together. Like I said, you imagine the good cop, bad cop type stuff. Yeah, the Matrix man. Hey, shit, how we doing, mate? How are we, sir? I've got 100. So we started with 75, 85 times tens. 3.5 hours, like 3 hours ago. We now have 122. And we've also managed to build 29 of these Greats of the Game packs. It's truly unlimited coins, unlimited packs, unlimited fodder at the minute, so. Right. That, I'll tell you what. We'll open a few of these. If we get anything good, champion. If we don't, then whatever. Is that an icon? Striker. Oh, it's Prince. Fuck off. Yeah, I'm alright, shit, I'm alright. I'm going to open a few of these, then I'm going to have to jump off. Is there anybody we could raid? Is there anybody on? I know Dizzy's not been on about this time. Is he live or? That's a hero. Right wing. Charisma. That's an icon. Right wing. I lied, it's a hero. I lied, Holmes. You know what some of my funny things to watch is that's gonna be Cece. One of my favorite things to watch is Eddie Guerrero stories. Eddie Guerrero stories is my favorite thing to watch. Like JBL telling stories about how Eddie was like trying to add stories to their rivalry. Hilarious. Gonna be great to the game. Marcelo. I'm gonna open one more of these and then I'm gonna have to jump off. I mean, he's been in 1 second. Friends. He's been in mine and Mezzy's stream since. I mean, I wouldn't I don't know. I don't know. It's a weird one. I mean, there was no reason for you to get banned, you know what I mean? It was a bit banter at the end of the day, but then again it's up to him and it's his channel. That's the way it is, isn't it, really? Them types of things I can't comment on because I wouldn't like other people telling me how to run my channel either, so I wouldn't like to, you know. It's an awkward one. Because what I was talking about, like I said at the time, if you're bantering or hate watching someone and the hate watch doesn't go well, I don't think that you should be able to then ban people for doing the same thing you were doing. But that's just me. Like that's what I said at the time. I still feel that way. Like, if you're doing a hate watch and it didn't work, and then you get bantered by the fans that you were hate watching, it's give and take, isn't it? It's give and take. No, so for context, G, for context, Dills was watching England and France, um, and I think England won. I can't remember. I think we won. Um, and then obviously Creamo was in there, like giving him a little bit of football banter. Um, yeah. So and then obviously there's a few lads in there who were giving him banter, and he was banning them. Like I said, his channel, he can do what he likes. But I don't think if you're doing a hate watch that you can then ban people for um you know. I'm alright, Carl Lucy, mate. I'm jumping off now, mate. No, I get that, Mez. I get that. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Because the thing with you though, Mez, is like you were having a nice friendly game, and then obviously you got called spineless for player locking. But like I said at the time with that, right? I don't think I don't think you can differentiate between no, exactly, G. That's what I'm saying. So you were having a friendly game. In your game that you played with him, you never insulted him once. He was saying you were spineless and stuff. And a nonce, and saying that you speak like no nonsense and stuff like that because you player locked, but he player locked from corners. So I don't understand how you differentiate between player locking in a corner and open play, because at the end of the day, it's the same mechanic, right? You're doing the same thing. I don't know. I mean, the stress of a game, maybe, but you know, um, yeah, I would. You can't differentiate between the two. It's the same thing. It's a player lock. End of the day, isn't it? Really. Egg, too good for you. How we doing, mate? FC27 does need to hurry up, mate. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna be jumping off now. TikTok. I'll catch you boys tomorrow with more packs. Have a good one. I'll catch you boys in a bit. Bye bye now. Yeah, like I say, I've said the same thing consistently with both incidents. I think SK got banned in Dillsy's stream as well. Um, you know, but no, exactly, G. And this is the thing, like, it's not like we're just having an open conversation about it. It's not to try and sway anyone's opinion in a certain direction. People can like who they like, get on with whoever they like, and talk to whoever they want, right? It was just a little discussion about what had been going on and a bit of context as to why, like Kareem had said he'd been banned. He's never done anything to me personally either. Like he gets on with people. You know what I mean? He was in Messi's chat the other day. They were talking, like he was asking questions and that, and they were having a conversation. It's just like like I said before. In my eyes, if you're doing a hate watch against, like, obviously in this instance it was against England, that hate watch doesn't become then successful, and then a few English fans go in and give you a little bit of banter. I don't think personally you should be like banning people for that, because you drew that on yourself in a sense by doing the hate watch in the first place. But that's just how I feel about it. Um, that's my opinion. But I'm not going to tell anyone how to run their channel, because I wouldn't like if someone came in and told me how to run mine. So, but yeah, um, yeah, it is like that. Yeah, I said that at the time, and I still maintain that. So there's there's no two ways around it for me. I think. Like if I was doing a hate watch, like say if I was doing Newcastle Liverpool hate watch, and Newcastle had beat Liverpool, I would fully expect Newcastle fans to be coming in here giving me loads of shit. I'd be fully expecting it, and I couldn't do anything about it either because I was the one that brought that on myself by doing the hate watch in the first place. But yeah, we'll go and raid Lisa Manley. She's on, so that's just my opinion on the matter, you know. No, exactly, Welsh. Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna give it, you've got to be able to take it, mate. Yeah. Like I say, just my opinion. I don't have anything against the lad personally because he's never done that with me. But there, um, there are things you can't say about people, and I do think he owes people, like a couple of people, an apologies, but not for me to say really. You know what I mean? But yeah, we're gonna go raid Lisa. I'm going for a walk. I'll catch you boys tomorrow. Make sure you drop Lisa a follow if you haven't already. I will catch you boys in a bit. Jesus Christ, G. Have a good one. See you later, boys.
Wolf with the raid.